The Satire Anthology. Is sexual liberation wrong? A Logical Dialectic. Xiefeng. November 12, 2022. Translation edited by Chinyu. Lifechanyuan has been labeled a cult for advocating sexual liberation and freedom. Bodhidharma, the patriarch of Zen Buddhism, clearly instructed in the Bloodstream Sermon, nature, sex, is Buddha. Based on the patriarch's revered interpretation, the logical deduction is that sexual liberation and sexual freedom are liberation of the Buddha nature and freedom of the Buddha nature, and further inference is the liberation of Buddha, setting Buddha free. Has setting Buddha free become a cult? Do those who chant, study, and practice Buddha dare to say that sexual liberation and sexual freedom are evil? The antonyms of liberation are oppression, enslavement, and abuse. If one opposes sexual liberation, then it can only be sexual oppression, sexual enslavement, and sexual abuse. From this, it can be understood that those who suppress sexual liberation have a sinister intention. Their goal is to implement sexual oppression, sexual enslavement, and sexual abuse, which in essence is Buddha oppressing, Buddha enslaving, and Buddha abuse. That is, oppressing Buddha, enslaving Buddha, abuse Buddha. The antonyms of freedom are shackles, restriction, enslavement, and binding. Opposing sexual freedom means to shackle sex, control sex, restrict sex, enslave sex, bind sex. Since sex is Buddha, it is known that the ultimate goal of suppressing sexual freedom is to shackle Buddha, control Buddha, restrict Buddha, enslave Buddha, bind Buddha. Buddhism speaks of enlighten the mind and see the nature. Upon seeing the nature, one becomes a Buddha. Can one see the nature if sex is oppressed, controlled, shackled, bound, enslaved, abused, and trampled upon? Not to mention, sex is Buddha. Just speaking of human nature, if human nature is not liberated, not set free, but instead oppressed, bound, shackled, enslaved, trampled, and abused, is this still the act of a human? Is this a human value? Or is it the value and practice of a demon? From this perspective, is Lifechanyuan's advocacy of sexual liberation and sexual freedom still evil? Who is truly evil? You or Lifechanyuan?